Mutator here. Once again, I'm going to be continuing my cast of the Myth World Cup 2015. This is the QR2 match between Name Changers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.0. Go ahead and pull this up. It's spinach between your teeth, once again. Flag rally. This is game number 3. So far, Name Changers are up 2 games. Which is surprising. I mean, I wouldn't have thought. I would have maybe thought perhaps a split, but wow. So far, that's what it's looking like. So after the debacle that was last game, let's see if my computer can keep up this time. Go ahead and look at some of these trades here. They're still in the process of handing out units, the captains. Ska handing out units to Samuel, Paris, Limp, Garrick, Two-Tone, Homer, and Noblesteed, who is Genghis Khan, GK, as some people refer to him. Giant Killer General, or GKG, on the other hand, going to be captaining for his team, handing out units to Zach, DAC, or DAC, Captain, Osmodian, Eastwind, Kruniak, and Paladise. So Zach, I think, was originally on Name Changers. Now he's on... well, I think he's playing as a substitute for the Turtles, so we'll see. Looking at the trades here, it looks pretty heavy on the malls here. I don't know if that's any different for either team. Actually, the trades look pretty similar. Oh yeah, that's because it's no unit trading on this map, I do believe. May the shy be with you.
Game on.
Yeah, we'll see exactly what goes down. Once again, on this map, you want to grab control of the center island, and the reason why you want to do that is because the flags are somewhat equidistant to that flag, and if you can tag and hold this and prevent the opposing team from tagging it, they have to proceed in a much more linear fashion around the map, which places them at a disadvantage in terms of time traversing the terrain and tagging the flags. So it is a pretty key strategic objective here for both teams, as we see. Looks like Eastwind kind of getting in his own way here. That's unfortunate. And opposing him is Genghis Khan. Samuel's just gonna go straight for the tag. Let's see if he can get away with it. Looks like he can. Nope. Yes, he is able to tag that flag for Name Changers. Unfortunate for, it's almost like Eastwind is traditionally seen as one of the best players, but there he kind of blundered, probably because he didn't practice this map, or that's what I'm going to guess. Getting in his own way, blocking his own throw. It looks like my computer is probably overheating. It's going to probably get a little choppy from here on out, folks. I apologize for that. Probably not going to cast during the day in the future, but I had a block of time, an opportunity to cast, so that's why I decided to do it. And hopefully it's still watchable on your end. So anyway, Paladise and Dak, arguably the 2 weaker links for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle squad, going to be squaring off with Paris in the north. In the south, looks like Zach and Samuel are going to... Ooh, Zach narrowly misses his own unit there. That could have been disastrous. And although the Turtles controlled the middle island, Name Changers already tagged it, so they can just fan out. That means they need to decide on a flag or 2 to defend. The center island, I don't know why they're defending it, as it sounded like a white was taken out somewhere I didn't quite see. Yep, no idea where that was. Dak and Two-Tone actually going to be exchanging shots. Looks like neither connects. And we see some movement here as Eastwind is going to move in, try to make something happen. However, Genghis Khan is going to respond and chase him out of there and get a couple of shots off, it looks like. Fortunately for Eastwind, he was able to avoid getting hit in the face with those javelins on that Tro, so good for him. A little bit of damage on GKG's Solus. Let's pull up the numbers here. 98%. It's neck and neck so far. It looks like flag 3 is going to be where the Turtles shore up their defense for now. Though Eastwind's kind of in a bad place. I'm not sure what exactly he's doing. I think he's trying to come to Captain's aid, but yeah, once again, being hindered by the deep water. And just so you're aware, Zach does have a white. Maybe he was baiting the white blast. Meanwhile, we have GKG about to get run over here on flag 2. Paris is going to tag it. There's like little he can do. The Mercuridia just hit so fast.
Flag captured.
Voila. And that puts Name Changer squarely in the lead. They have 5 flags to the Turtles 4, even though the percentages are tied. And what flags do we need? So 3 and 7 for Name Changers, 4, 5, and 6 for the Turtles. So that's not looking too great. Ooh, a beautiful shot there. Who was that? I think that was Captain with a nice shot coming off. Although he is going to pay with his life. Runs right into it to prevent extra area of effect damage. Oh, Giant Killer General taking a huge hit. That was from Garrick. So actually they're being pushed off the center island. And I'm not even sure why they stuck around as long as they did. Another shot from Homer. It's going to do some extra damage. So trying to do some damage control, minimize their losses as they vacate this area. They got off one good shot, but the distance was closed. And actually, Eastwind is just having his Tro tick down. Somebody lost a Warlock somewhere. I didn't quite see where it occurred, but I did hear it. As again, my computer chugging along, Eastwind really needs to be careful. It may be time for a heal, as GKG does end up taking some losses on his Solus pack. Interestingly enough, GKG opting not to heavy hit this game. That actually may have been a mistake, as Zach is going to rush in. I'm not sure what's going on with that shot there, but he's taking a lot of friendly fire. He does take out that Mortar Dwarf, but he loses a lot of his melee in the process, and Samuel's just going to close the gap. And he has 2 Heron Guards, so they're probably both going down right now. All this artillery is going to get cleaned up. And 60%. This is no longer winnable, I think, for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or if it is, they need to pray for something. They might be able to do random mouse click. They might be able to do something sneaky, but
Flag
yeah, it's not looking so great. I wonder if they'd lost. No, they still have their Tro, and I think he has not yet been healed. Victory imminent for Name Changers, as we see the Turtles kind of congregating around flag 7.
5 minutes remaining.
Shot and a miss there. The Tro does end up getting healed up. Eastwind loses his final Mandrake route and runs straight into a fireball. An exchange going off here. Nobody dies, but some damage on both. That white is popped, but very minimal damage being dealt in the process. Random mouse clicks. I wonder if that's a this model or what's going on. But anyway, looks like Genghis Khan going to be kind of poking around, seeing what he can see. But yeah, it's not looking great for this flag defense here. And this flag is going to be taken for the Turtles, but at significant cost. 56, 54%. Actually, they did a pretty good job evening up the score. So this could be actually, that was a premature, when I said that this game looked like it was lost, somehow they clawed their way back into it. But it still remains to be seen whether they can tag flags 4 and 5 and take the game. They're going to be doing their best to poke at these units, but they need something more. They need something better. They need these Mercuridia to run in. They need to take out this Tro because they're running out of time to tag these flags. They're able to manage, able to avoid that shot, which was a dud. Trying to take out Ska's last remaining Solus so Eastwind can run in with the Tro. Genghis is going to try to run in as well, but this Mortar Dwarf, Homer's Mortar Dwarf, is actually paying for itself as of now, since 3 minutes remain, and something needs to give. All of a sudden, Limp is here to reinforce Homer's position, and all of a sudden, it's looking not so great for the Turtles, as there's a couple of Berserk Mercuridia coming their way. There they go. They take them out. But they lost a significant chunk of units. Although they're still only 3% down. They do need to do something, however, as Osmodian runs in. I'm not sure if he took a flag or not. Nope, not yet. But they need something in that backfield. And they need it soon. Dak avoids losing his Warlock. And I'm not sure why GKG's retreating. He needs to do something with... Something needs to slip by and tag some of these flags in the backfield. Block shot by Dak. These units are very vulnerable to a AoE shot like that. Uh-oh. That's no good. A dud right here could spell disaster later on. Looks like we have some units. Osmodian running in. He's going to try to contest or something. I don't think he's going to be able to take this flag, even with some kills on these Mercuridia, as Limp is going to fall back and reinforce flag 5. Meanwhile, Zach goes to the edge of the map and just waits. Maybe he's trying to run out time and swoop in at the last second. Oh! Nice shot there. Homer takes out whoever's Warlock that was. I'm not sure. Was that Dak's Warlock? And gets another shot off. Yikes. Doing some work.
1 minute.
GKG
remaining.
trying to run in with his units and do something if possible, but that Heron Guard puts up some resistance. He is able to take it out with the second Maul. And he does end up losing. Homer doing some amazing work with that Mortar Dwarf in that retreat. And he is able to take out 2 Mauls at once, which is huge, as he does sacrifice himself in the end. But
30 seconds.
that's pretty big. All of a sudden, Eastwind and company are going to run in. He's going to try to focus down the Tro, but I just don't know if there's enough here to help him finish the job. Although both Tro end up going down. Oh, no. Finish the job, please. Okay. He does end up taking out that Warlock. Zach is going to run in. He's got to do the Ring of Fire, and he's got to do it fast. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. It didn't quite work out. Didn't quite work out. All of a sudden, Homer's coming in, and there's nothing that can be done. What was the other flag? Okay, so that's flag 4. Where's flag 5? Oh, gee. Yeah, there was no chance. 24-17%. This is actually very close in both matches I've looked at for this week. But, yeah, they might have been able to take flag 4, but even if they had done that, even if they had managed to take that flag, they would not have been able to take flag 5. And victory imminent was awarded to the name changers. So the win is theirs for this game. So that's 3 wins out of 5 games, name changers way. So I guess that means they won the match, even though games 4 and 5 have yet to be played. So we can go ahead and move into game 4 after this, but let's take a look really quick at some of these individual players' stats. Looks like Genghis doing pretty good. 10 kills, 5 losses. Once again, he had the Tro, so that's to be expected somewhat. Although the most damage goes to Homer, which is pretty significant. He had the Mortar Dwarf that was raining down beautiful shots, control clicks from above, and really whittled away that mid-force single-handedly, putting a dent in the offensive there for the Turtles. They just weren't able to blast through Homer. If they had been able to do so, they might have had an opportunity to overrun Flag 5 and maybe contest Flag 4 and maybe contest Flag 5. And they might have had a chance, but Homer did a valiant job in sacrificing himself, but basically stalling that push. So I would award him the MVP for this particular game. Everyone else doing pretty okay. Two-Tone not seeing a whole lot of action, actually. 7 losses for him. I didn't quite see what he had. Or actually, I don't remember what he had, would be more accurate. For the Turtles, it looks like Eastwind had damage for his team. He had the Tro, but wasn't able to capitalize as much as he wanted to with that unit. 50 damage, though, is respectable. He's going to tie for most in the game with Homer. So pretty good there. It looks like some of the other players, though, struggling to post up some numbers. Everyone did pretty good. Looks like Paladise going to be like Two-Tone. Didn't see a whole lot of action. So yeah. He only had 2 survivors, though, so I don't think he had very many units. Yeah, he had even fewer units than Two-Tone had, and Dak had a few units as well, but he managed to post up some pretty good damage, all told. So anyway, that's going to be game 3 as we move into game 4 coming up next. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next game.